Thanks for joining us. Dirk Diggler has the night off. And now for tonight's top headlines. On Wednesday evening in Kongsberg, Norway, a man armed with a bow and arrow executed an attack on the city's west side. One witness reported seeing a man standing on the corner with quote-unquote arrows in a quiver and a bow in his hand. A Jewish man named Espen Anderson Brathen was later arrested as the suspect in the attacks. 4 women and a man were described as victims who died in the attack. Hold on, this just in a stunning development, the man was not Jewish, he was actually a Muslim. Well, all of a sudden, this became a dog bites man story. In South Carolina, a lawyer is facing new charges related to the death of his former housekeeper who died in 2018. Alex Murdaugh was arrested and charged with obtaining property on false pretenses. The charges come from allegations that he stole life insurance / settlement money intended for the children of his dead housekeeper who died while at his house. Gosh, this guy is greedy. He also stole money from his law firm to pay for an opioid addiction, hired a hitman to shoot and kill himself, and his wife and son were shot and killed on his property with guns he owns. This guy is like Mike Tyson, Lindsay Lohan, and Charlie Sheen, all rolled into one privileged, narcissistic idiot. Speaking of Mike Tyson, the former boxing champ recently had his personal cell phone number leaked online. After the leak, Tyson admitted to receiving over 8,000 phone calls in a single day. He said the constant ringing was really hurting his ears and making them bleed. We don't think you're going to get a lot of sympathy on this one, Iron Mike. Former Star Trek actor and gay icon George Takei is casting shade on William Shatner after the former on-screen captain was launched into space. Takei said that Shatner was quote-unquote oldly going where other people have went before, and that Shatner was nothing more than a 90-year-old space monkey. In turn, Shatner said that Takei had a psychosis festering inside of himself. We see this as nothing more than just another chapter in the never-ending feud between the nerds and the gays. A California mom is in trouble tonight after she hosted depraved secret parties where she handed teens booze and condoms and even watched while they engaged in sex acts. 47-year-old Shannon OConnor would watch and laugh at the teens, all the while encouraging groping and sexual activity. You know, often these female sex offenders are kind of hot, but this one, nah. Finally, this guy named Chad uploaded his profile picture on Tinder and has been receiving a lot of criticism over his list of demands. Some of his demands include: you must be blonde or brunette, fit and tone, no more than 5'6", give good head, have an income over $70,000 a year, and have your own place so Chad can crash there sometimes. We don't know how many women fit this strict list of demands, but we do know one person who does. Justin Bieber.